All right, and here we go again, and again and again, and the back and the forth, and the ping and the pong, and the ping and the pong, and the ping and the pong. All right. So earlier today we had GDG's. We had Reggie's response. Right now we got DDG's response for today. DDG said he's not taking the day off. Reggie said he's responding every single time, so we got a whole lot of videos for this summer. Okay. So this is DDG's response to everything. If you didn't already, I suggest you catch up, go through the channel, go watch the other two videos I put out today for Reggie. It should have been one video. The thing is that I didn't know he had another video up, and I did two videos, and then this is the response to everything else that he said. Okay, so the name of this video is DDG violates Reggie for bringing up Halo. I'm not sure who Halo is, to be honest. And then in parentheses it says I called his ex. If he's talking about Reggie's ex, honestly, that doesn't really do much. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. How's your day? Your day is going good? It's good? Because, I feel like everybody get on here, they do reactions, and they ain't worried about you, the person that clicked the video. You feel the same, right? Yeah? Well, we're a little different on this side. We actually worried about you. If we was live right now, what could I do for you if I was live? I'd probably be able to donate to you. So I appreciate you clicking the video. Thank you so much for the love. And let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's do this.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Y'all can see me? I ain't gonna get right into it. Day 3 in Italia, having a great time.
Wait. Get right into what? You better get into the spiel. That's what we're here for.
For people that's worried about the title, I have lost all respect for that little ass boy.
Okay.
I have no respect. I'm ready to go as low as possible. If you go low, you bring my family into it, I bring your family into it. That's just how I go. It's fair game at this point. And yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the ongoing thing was about the only ongoing thing about family that I know is the whole thing with Reggie's dad. But Reggie used to kind of make fun of himself about that. I don't think that's anything anybody else came up with. Reggie would always ask everybody else, how's their dad, blah, blah, blah. And, but I'm trying to think the DDG mentioned Reggie's dad, and I don't recall, honestly. I've watched so many people say, hey, what's up with your dad this and your dad that, that's really the only thing that I know you can mention, as well as your thumbnail says, where's your dad? Whereas I don't necessarily feel like that's really gonna affect Reggie. He's already stated that, I don't want to talk about it. You guys go watch it and things, but he's already stated a couple things that clearly says he really doesn't care. So
I know I don't never be trying to take shit this far.
What?
But he leave me no choice.
Honestly, that's cap. You're the type of person to pull up on somebody and want to fight right away. From the last couple beefs that I saw, so.
You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna specifically speak on nothing because I just don't wanna have anything correlating. This is all a skit, by the way. It's all fake drama, just for the benefit of views and making money.
Okay. Well, I respect you saying that, but I still think that you would have taken it a step further than that if you guys were a little closer at the moment or around each other. But that's just me.
But this was the bad time to say what he said because I'm doing what, his dad never did for him. And he said something, he was like, where your such and such is at? And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass question. I wish I could ask your daddy the same.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's the dad joke saying they ain't gonna hit, They don't really,
I really wish I could ask him the same, but I can't. I don't understand how. This is what really bothers me about that little boy, right? I'm not even gonna mention him no more.
Now he's that little boy.
I'm not even gonna say his name. What really bothers me about him is that I didn't even know this, and I'm telling y'all, I don't do no research on this. I only noticed because my brother put me on to him. But I'm telling y'all, I didn't know he made a career off of dissing his daddy.
Nah, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I didn't watch him before Robin, but I don't think so. I think maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I can't say. But the only thing is like I know he used to joke around with Kai, asking where Kai, where's his dad at? That's the like earliest back that I remember.
Is that what it is, y'all? I didn't know he made a career off of dissing his daddy. Then I seen a clip where he said he ain't going to his daddy's funeral. You're a terrible person, Reggie.
Depends on the relationship you had with that person, I guess. Some people, Reggie said word for word. I couldn't see my old man like that. You know, I couldn't see him like that. And I've heard that plenty of times. You know, there's many people that just want that final memory being the smile that they was last with that person. To each his own. Now, should your kid and things like that be there and things to support? I think so. You know, to assist with the burial, I think so. To deal with the pain and face it as a man, I think so. If you're able to, do you have to? Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do, you know? So that's a toughie.
Matter of fact, I am gonna mention your name. You're a terrible person.
Oh yeah, you did mention that.
That man birthed you. That man came to your graduation. That man came to support you. That man wanted to be in your life. Your mom. You need to have a conversation. I think that's what you need to do. You need to have a conversation with your mom and ask your mom why. You need to ask your mom why your dad wasn't in your life. Was it because he didn't want to be, or is it because he couldn't? He was broke though, so maybe that might have been a situation. I'm not sure what's going on, but you dead ass wrong for saying you ain't going to your daddy's funeral, bro.
I love that the money conversation is always a thing. I don't understand it though, because once again I always say like, what is rich? To me, rich is life. Rich is being able to put a smile on your face, going through hurt. You know, rich is being able to pick somebody that's down. You know, like that to me is rich. You know, rich off energy, rich off love, rich off positivity. You know, now you can't pay your bills with that, but to pay your bills, you just need a job. You know, to my understanding, Reggie wasn't homeless. You know, and even if you are homeless, you're still alive. So it's like, or he made it through all of those things and he's where he's at now. So it's like, I don't know, you can't really downplay, in my eyes, you can't downplay a financial situation, because unfortunately we ain't all as old as you are, or we ain't all start the same career path that you did and go the same direction, you know. I guess we could, but we didn't, you know. So it's like, if OG didn't have no money, I don't think that's anybody's fault except OG's, you know, and it's like, we can't really downplay that. I don't think. But, well, I guess once you have money, that's the comparison, right? It's, oh, I got more money than you. It's like, all right. But we're both putting out content. We're both in the same space. We both streaming. We both got the same job. So it's like, eventually, God forbid anything happens to you, DDG, you know, like, it'll be the same situation, you know? Like, in my opinion. I don't know.
Dead wrong, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's up. That man loves you. That's wrong. But I really don't even want to get on here and, like, exert this. It really rubbed me the wrong way as a nigga that's being a father that's doing what he's supposed to do, and seeing that Reggie dad was doing the same thing, and his son, his hard-headed, dusty stud son, wanted to make a career off dissing him, and y'all support that. Then you get on live in front of tens of thousands of people and say, I'm not going to his funeral. Like, why is that the internet's bit? Why do I know this, Reggie? Why do I know this? I should not know this. This is all this, by the way. Why?
So there, I actually agree. I think I actually said it in that video. There's certain things that people say, like in this video. In my opinion, DDG is mentioning the mom, the dad, financial situation to get a reaction, right? But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There's certain times I feel like Reggie feel like he has to like respond to every single little thing, and you don't have to respond to every single little thing. So then it gives fuel to other people, unless you intentionally responding with that, so that way they can say it about you again. Then it's like, in that case, I would say that DDG or Reggie is kind of giving him a taste of his own medicine, where it's like he's saying things that's triggering you to make a video now. And I don't know. It kind of looked like, you getting the same little medicine right back. I feel like at the moment, as far as content goes, nothing crazy has happened. It's an even playing field. I just feel like you're getting a taste of your own, right back, and you guys are just answering to each other, and you guys are like poking at each other the right way to have to answer, and you guys are both doing a really good job at that. Just keep the money going. Keep the money going. I know that this is about the money.
Why do I know this information? I never wanted to know this. You're a terrible person. Your jokes are not funny.
I don't agree.
They're
with
disgusting.
That. No, I don't agree with that.
Seriously.
He has dark humor.
And that's the real reason you smoke weed every day. Because you hide from your emotions. You need to stop masking your emotions. You need to face your fears, bro. You need to go to that funeral. You need to go see your father. That's what you need to do.
Honestly, for me, I had a job and I couldn't do it. But before the job had to stop so I didn't lose the job. And then after I quit the job to do this, I was like, all right, let me get back to me. I guess is it necessary? Nah. So I guess I gotta look deeper in. I gotta look deeper in.
And I see you projecting onto me. And I know you couldn't wait to say what you said. I know you was waiting on a moment where you can say that. And I'm like, damn, let me dig a little deeper. That's why I ain't on the laptop, because I'm like, I don't even want to even pull no screens up of you or none of that shit, bro. Reggie, I want you to crash about me, bro. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, yesterday when I was talking to Cinco, right? I don't know if y'all was in the stream yesterday.
I think it's the other way, bro. I think Reggie's gonna respond every single time you say something. It's been pretty clear. It's not like, he's not gonna respond. He said, I'm gonna respond every single time you say something. I'm not gonna stay quiet, because if I stay quiet, that means that I lose. So literally every single time you say something, he's going to say something. So it's like, I don't think he's necessarily gonna crash out. I think he's gonna have more fun with it than anything. I think he's gonna get to 1 million subscribers, if anything. Like, if it keeps going. I just think it's gonna continue, because I don't necessarily think it's gonna be one-sided. I don't think Reggie is fighting this by himself. I think that Reggie has a community that stands behind him, and you have a community that stands behind you, and it's just gonna have to be, like I said before, a rap battle at the very least. You guys are gonna have to turn this into something productive that has nothing to do with boxing, that has nothing to do with dissing each other. You don't want to diss, he doesn't want to box. Then meet in the middle and do something else with this energy. Like I say, rap battle always achieves being able to rap battle each other. They talk about mothers, daughters, sons, everything. At the end of the day, they dab each other up, make their money, and go home for the most part. And in that same example I said, I also know that Math Hoffa, people like that like to hit people, because they can't control their emotions. And that's fine. But the point is that you at least put that energy towards, or you attempted to put that energy towards something positive. If you couldn't take the words, they hurt you that bad, and you couldn't control your emotions, so be it. void the contract, but you guys should be signing a contract that says y'all can't touch each other either. Or y'all could touch each other, like whatever y'all contract is, just, don't go against it.
When I was talking to Cinco, I was like, man, it ain't really that deep. It's not that deep of an issue for me to even be trying to like really diss the nigga. Bro, I would literally do this and you would fly across the room, bro.
I don't believe that. I don't think you got that power of like flicking and sending somebody across the room. I don't understand how putting a video up like on the internet would necessarily do that when somebody could just post another video right after that and explain their side of the story. I think it's like a lot different than it used to be. Nowadays you have people live, right? The advantage that we have is this. Nowadays you have streamers that go live. You hear it then in the moment. You're not editing nothing out. It's nothing this and that. And we connect with that, right? We get the full story right away. Before, you had to be for somebody. Somebody got to edit it. You get to get these clips. You got this and that. Now everything is out. So it's not like you can diss a person the same way you could diss them before. Before, yeah, you could go to Pretty Boy Fredo and find out this about Fredo and put up a picture that Fredo was possibly hiding. Nowadays, let's say, hypothetically speaking, Fredo has to go live. You know everything about his life. You know his schedule. You know his kid. You know this and that. You know that he's not with his kid at the moment, right? The same way at the moment we know your situation. I'm not trying to say anything wrong in the situation, right? But we know that you're by yourself, right? Currently, you're not with your family, right? Currently, you're outside. Currently, you're in Italy. Currently, you're not with Cinco. Currently, you're not with India that I see. Currently, you're by yourself. You're just talking, so that this is the benefit that we have nowadays. So based on that, it's kind of like, all right, the same thing I could do if I go to Reggie's stream. If I go to Reggie's stream, I see he's over there, he's live, he's probably talking about this situation if somebody asks him, and we're able to ask him the questions, and we're able to interrogate him, and he's going to answer it the way he knows how, which is usually in a funny way, responding to you, trying to piss you off, and then you guys go back and forth. So it's a little bit different nowadays. Now it's going to be a long-term kind of thing. This is the first time you really see streamers do this like this. So that's what I'm saying. You guys should capitalize on this and actually turn it into something positive. The same way Drake would, same way Chris Brown would, the same way Pusha T would have, right? I said that before. The same way, who else did it? Tory Lanez, same way Eminem did. The same way fucking Joyner Lucas did it. There's ways to do it where it's just music and just entertainment, and that's that, and the world forgets about it because it's like, all right, show's over, guys. Everybody go home, right? Because nothing lasts forever. So it's like, all right, let's take it while it's here.
And I'm like, it's really no reason in me doing it. And then the following day, this gets online and say what he said. So I'm going to tell y'all this right now as a
don't play victim either. You can't play victim. Don't act like you ain't been poking, talking about it's over for you. You put out a video said it's over. So then he said something, and now you're like, oh, no, it's not that big of a deal. So now you're going to get on and say, nah.
The chat as a community, I want y'all to know, it ain't no more boundaries. I'm going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and Reggie ain't going to do nothing about it.
But that's
not a damn thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's clear that he's not going to do anything about it. All he wants to do is just be on the internet. He stated this. He said, nah, he's not going to do it. He don't want to fight. He just wants to keep it on the internet and just be entertainment. He loves when people talk about him. He's going to respond every time you say something. So that's what he wants. Give him what he wants.
Now, one thing, let me see what time it is. What time is it? I gotta see the reservation. Is it, you know what time the reservation is?
I think like 11.
What time is it?
Is that the title of his stream? Reggie Daggone. I mean, moment of silence. We appreciate you bringing Reggie on board, my boy.
1020.
Oh, 1020.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Cool. I don't even.
I was actually impressed at what Reggie did with his homie. You know, that was really nice. I didn't know that. That's some like that's some real love shit. You know, he told him pull up to the room and shit. He said to his homie, he said that, you know, you should stream in this room because this room is legendary. And yeah, it's working out for him. So
I ain't even really trying to. You know what I mean? One thing, I don't know if y'all listen to Pink Dreads, but if you listen to the hook, y'all know who I don't play about. You feel me? I don't play, bro.
but W plug, because now after this I gotta go listen to Pink Dreads. All right, so I'll go listen to Pink Dreads after this, and we'll give a reaction on it and see what it is that you said on the hook, so that we know, you know, what you meant there. That I guess you could have explained, but W plug, that's how you do it. Good job, because you're using the publicity for your music to get paid. Good job. I love it.
I do not play. I know your daddy rolling in his grave right now, bro. Like, damn, I really gave life to this little and this made a joke of me, and he ain't gonna come to my funeral.
If anything, yeah, he joked on it, but I think he only said the truth. Because he was saying, like, I was just saying the truth. Like, my dad was there, but he wasn't there, you know? And, well, his truth. This is what he said. And then, now we know his dad. Think about it. There's a lot of people we don't know their parent. I don't know Duke Dennis's parents. And he's one of my favorite content creators. Never met his parents. You know? So it's like, I mean, if anything, he put him on. You know? We know his dad. We know he had a dad. We know that he was in his life. Maybe not as much as he wanted it to. So that's why he spoke, you know? And at the same time, you know, maybe he was angry. And he was just saying this thing, and like he said, he ran with it. You know? So it's like, I don't know. If anything, we do know him, because like I just don't know a lot of streamers' parents. I don't know a lot of content creators' parents. I know Kai's mom. I know Punga's mom. We got to meet Punga's mom. Shout out to Mama Punga. Mama Punga, I hope you're okay. My blessings your way. Such a beautiful person. We met Tylil's family. You know, we didn't meet everybody, but for the most part, you know, Clover's known for putting on their whole family. I don't know Rakai. No, I do know. I see Rakai's mom. Yup. We don't know Ray's parents, but I'm sure we'll meet them. You know, so like if you really, really, really think about it, Clover really about family and putting everybody on. Like, all jokes aside, and it kind of wasn't the way he wanted it to. But like I say, bro, Reggie got a weird way of like dark humor. Because he always, I remember meeting him and I was like, what is wrong with this kid? But I also remember this group on TikTok. This group on TikTok had dark humor jokes for days, and the world found it funny. The world found it funny. And I would look at it like, how is you talking about this funny? But the world found it funny. And for whatever reason, people just like the dark humor. So Reggie's style is not a typical streamer style. He's just dark humor. Like he just don't give a fuck. He'll talk about it, but at the same time, it's humor, and you can't take that away. You know, humor is perceived by the person, you know, receiving it. And if I find something that he say funny, you can't take that away from the world. You know, you just can't. That's something we cannot control. You know, so unfortunately, that's my take on it. You know, it's just that was his way of putting his dad on. You know,
It's crazy, bro. That shit is wild to me. I ain't gonna
it is messed up though, but we each got our way.
lie. Keep it a $150. I can really go way deeper, but I want you to check my temp. I want you to understand that you started something that ain't gonna never end. I gave you a chance.
Saying that, yeah, he did start it because DDG reacted. He said his music was ass. All of this started because Reggie said his music was ass. What a couple words. Yo, bro, why the fuck am I not still making $1,000 a month? I know what I gotta do. Moving forward, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I know how I'm gonna get paid. I know how we gonna be able to do this full time, because obviously we need to pay the bills. I'm not trying to get a job. I'm really enjoying this. So I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Every reaction, I don't care if I like it or not moving forward, that shit is ass. Fucking sucks. I don't like that shit.
Use a
The fuck is music? Music gets me depressed. Yeah, that's how I'm act.
I called you out the box. You said you gonna
music.
call another nigga to fade me. Whatever the f. Then you got McDonald's workers on TikTok threatening me instead of giving me a number 9 with cheese. Like, I don't understand what your angle gonna be with this. But when I tell you, Reggie, I have no interest in being your homie. I don't give a f about how nobody feel about what I'm saying or none of that. I'm on your until you my age, nigga. How about that? Until you turn my age, when you end up having a kid, bro, that's when I'm gonna leave you alone so you can see what it's like.
That. So I respect that. You're leaving him alone when he becomes a dad. But bro, waiting all the way to 40 is kind of crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Okay? I think that's when I'm gonna leave you alone. So whenever you have a kid, I'm probably gonna dead this shit. But until then,
Reggie like 19, that's 20 years.
damn, bro, I'm on your
You gonna give him a fucking life sentence?
for life. Let's walk. Let me blow off a little bit of steam.
Let me blow off a little bit of steam.
Such a beautiful city.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And as Reggie would say, here we are talking about me. Such a beautiful city. And you're here talking about me. That's what Reggie would say. I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know why.
It's a nice day out. Y'all wanna peep my fit?
Okay, let me see it. Slides. I ain't lie. Slides are a 10 out of 10, no matter what, bro. I've sold the most cars ever in my life in slides. Bro, at one point, I had like lucky slides. It was just like I would put them on. I would just feel so confident to go sell that car. I just knew I had my slides on. I'm a big slides guy. I love slides. So slides are a 10. The pants are just black pants with a long string. I don't know. Black pants with a long string. A fucking, what's that, a 6? They're just some black pants. You know what? Because black goes with everything, we got to push it up a couple bits. We're going to go with a 7.5 for the black pants because black goes with everything. Because you got the shoelaces matching with the socks, give you an extra point. So you got 10 points, 11 points, and then you got 7.5. So you got 18.5.
Something like, I think
the watch, if it's real, you get 10 points. The chains, or if they're real, I think I saw the vlog with those. The chains are really nice because I like that you wore the 2 of them together, the way you bought them. I'm gonna give you 15 points for the chain, for the 2 chains, because you got the 2. So you got 15, whatever that math is. And then the tank top. I mean, it's a white tank top. It's a white tank top. Oh wait, you guys can see none of this, huh?
It's a nice day out. Y'all wanna peep my fit?
Alright. So let's do this math again. So the slides are a 10. The pants are 7.5. So 17.5. The watch was a 10. So 27.5. We had 42.5 because he also got the chain on top.
Something like, I think.
Right? 42.5 adding the 15. Right? And then 42.5, and then the tank top is a white tee, but it is cut up a little bit. I like that. So a typical white tee, because it goes with everything as well, you could give that an 8. I give the tank top a 9. So 42.5 plus 9, what's that? 48, 51. I think it's 51.5. 51.5, something like that. And then the hat. The hat goes, man, it puts the outfit together. I'm a big hat guy. That one got bling blings on it. Because I don't think the bling bling is real. I'm going to give it an 8. If it was, so that's like 60. 60.5. 59.5. We're going to round it up 0.5. So we got 60 points for the outfit. I think that's fair. 60 points for the outfit. The only thing that could have been a little bit better is like the pants, just because they black. The black over everything. But 60 points for an outfit, that's rating everything decent.
I like these slides a lot. $300 tank top.
Damn! 300 for a tank top? Yo, who's RoboCop next to you? Where'd he come from? My man just popped up out of nowhere. He got security out there? Respect. That's how you move. Fucking security. My man got that thing in his bag. You know it. $300 tank top though, bro. We couldn't go to fucking Walmart and get the fucking $5 pack, yo. Damn. 300 for a tank top? Sheesh. Damn. I paid like 100 for a jersey. 20 for a sweater, 30 for a sweater, but damn.
Swagged out, no P.O. box. Let me read the chat. I haven't been reading the chat. My bad, y'all.
Yeah. You ain't been listening to nothing I'm saying, but it's cool though. It's cool.
And if any other saying anything crazy to me, send it to me, please. I want to see it. I want to see everything.
He said, I want to see everything. Watch this, DDG. Watch this, baby.
I don't know why I be thinking like I'm or I'm a or this and that. Like, bro, this is not that, bro. Be trying me and then they expect for me not to try them back. That's not how this go.
Beautiful streets, though.
Send me what y'all talking about.
Oh, the chat is telling him about Tyleo. Look. Tyleo ain't saying nothing. Look.
They gotta send it to me. I ain't seen nothing. Y'all know, bro.
Tyleo didn't say nothing specific to DDG. He ain't mentioned his name. Tyleo don't say nothing specific to DDG and he ain't mentioned his name. But in the conversation, amongst the things, Tyleo said something that could have been directed towards, you know, and then it could have been interpreted that way. But nah, Tyleo ain't say nothing to DDG directly. Like, he ain't say DDG. Nah.
Y'all know how this go for me every time. This ain't my first rodeo. I'll be on all. I'm the coolest. That's the thing, though. Like, that's what a lot of people don't give me credit for. I'm the coolest, bro. I'm the coolest. But if you try me, bro, you try to hold me, you try to say this and that, doom, bro, I can be the whole, the meanest, the nastiest, the most whatever, bro. This is like war to me. Like, I say this, bro. Y'all in that house, bro. Y'all know that little wrong. And if back in that little he been saying, y'all know that got a mouth on him. Back in that, y'all dead wrong too, bro. I don't give a if that's a little homie, none of that shit, bro. That shit ain't cool.
So now we're wrong if we defend our guy. I mean, you know, I guess, you know, but your man's is your man's. If he did such and such or such and such, you just going because your man's it ain't. You just going like not like what?
And y'all know with me, bro, I never start nothing. I'm never the initiator of any situation, bro. Never. Always start with me. And then they call me a bully when I go lower than low. Then get mad at me. Ain't nobody said nothing to FaZe. Ain't nobody said nothing to Ben the Don when he was on your ass. Ain't nobody said nothing to nobody else. But when it come to DDG, oh, it's a response. Oh.
You don't feel like you deserve a response though? Like I think that it's a perfect person to go at it with. You enjoy it. He seems to enjoy it. If anybody knows how to turn this into a positive, I think it's you. So do it. You know?
Oh, we gotta get on him. We gotta go help. Whatever, bro. Nobody's trying to hear that. That's how I go though. Really not tripping. Really not pressed whatsoever. But y'all in that house, y'all know that dead wrong. If it's not to call him and be like, hey, bro, you tripping? I tried to squash it 2 times with the little and y'all co-signing it, cool. It is what it is. I ain't tripping at all.
Now, to be honest, I haven't heard a single person defend Reggie in the house. But I know they would if it came down to that. Just who they are.
And the little Craig, we cutting your water off. We done talking about you. You average 80 viewers. Reggie only talking about you. He's only shouting you out because my brother brought you up. We're cutting your water off. Go clock back in, go apply. I can have my chat send you some applications if you would like. We can do that. We can help you out. We can help you get back on your feet. But in terms of this Twitch thing that we trying to spark for you, we're no longer mentioning you. You are the most irrelevant. I don't even know you from a can of paint. Never will deep dive and learn about you. You're nobody. You're dirt poor.
I love that that's always the conversation, is the money thing. Like, I don't...
You don't even deserve a response. We was trying to help you out, and we did. We boosted your career. We finally got you in contact with your big homie, and you're being disrespectful. We're cutting your water off. We're done talking about you. Your stimulus has expired. We apologize. I don't know who the this little nigga, I don't know who this week thought he was doing, bro. You can't even afford a flight to get to me to fight me if you wanted to. You're poor. Like, I don't understand why nigga, bro, this shit is money. Like, I gotta understand that. I be talking about DG talking about money, baby. Bro, all this shit is a money war. Like, you gotta have money for all this shit. And that's one thing you ain't got, Craig. So this is the last time you hear from me. Let's go this way.
You need a camera, a voice, and talent, consistency, and you'll be all right, guys.
But nah, this with
and a little bit of courage. And a little bit of delusion. It's a lie.
This shit with Reggie never ending until I get my fade. Don't run for me. I'm tired of you ducking me. I'm tired of you. This is first day on the job. I'm sorry. Nah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Man, I'm tired of you ducking me, Reggie. I'm tired of you acting like you're 16, my brother. Let's box. Or let's UFC. Whatever you want, bro. Like,
That's a good proposition, UFC.
I know you ain't gonna leave that house. You're scared. You're gonna smoke that weed in that room.
DDG.
Right. You're gonna smoke that weed in that room. You're gonna sit your ass in there like a good boy. You ain't gonna leave your house. Cause I'm an IRL to see my fans. All right. Do it. I am too. Let's do a meet and greet together. But I need to see you in person, Reggie. I want to see you in person so bad, bro. Like, I just want to see you and just see how you act when I see you, and see if you really tough like you be on that desktop. And y'all notice when he be going to his little weed rants, when his blunt ain't rolled right, every joke, every little he say, he look at the chat, he be like, looking for validation.
Ain't that how we learn if something's funny? Like, you're talking to nobody else. When you're in a crowd, you say it, and you hear laughs, or you don't. That's how you learn if something's good or not. When you put out a song, it does numbers, you know if it's good or not. Like, I don't know.
Coaching.
I just want you to know, guys. I play the most fair perspective, you know? If he says something that's correct, it's correct. If he says something that's a little like, I gotta defend it because I'm also in the space of, you know, I don't got shit. I don't got money. I got money. But I got drive. I got will, you know? So it's like, you're also talking to me. You still talking, you know, like, it ain't directed to me, but you're talking to, because every time you say you're poor, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't got money, but I got to speak up about, you know, not having money. That's not everything, you know, because here you have a person that got fucking heart, that got drive, that got all the potential in the world, that's going to make it, that got the consistency, that got everything. That's all you need. Put it all together every single day. They going to eat the food every single day, right? That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. So for these guys out there that watch them, that are laughing, or that watch them that are, you know, a little tight about it or whatever, understand that whether you're laughing or you tight, at the end of the day, or you're defending it, at the end of the day, you're good. Don't worry about it. You know, there's somebody's opinion. You don't got to, right? The same way I got mines, they got theirs. You don't got to. You don't got to have money. You gotta have sacrifice. You gotta have will. You gotta be able to push through. You gotta have those around you be okay with what you're doing. You know, you alright? You good? You cool if I do this? Yeah. Yo, ma, you good if I do that? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, we gonna do this, you know. So things like that, you just gotta have things in order in your life, you know. Like I said, it's a lot, but money is like, it's cool, you do need it, but it's one of the many things you need. Like, you need so many other things, and I just mentioned like 10. So
You're a stud.
because if he stops posting content, he stops posting music, then he got none of it, right? So it's like, or it goes downward, you know. So
it's really just walking in circles. I don't want to walk too. I want to get on his ass real quick. I do want to show them McDonald's. Hold on, let's cross this shit real quick. Cross.
now McDonald's is fire. I like that.
No. Downstairs.
Yeah, it's probably good. Just get inside.
Hey, I'm on live. What up? All right, bet. This is the craziest McDonald's I've ever been to in my life. Another thing, Reggie, if you don't want to fight me, I got the shape putting you to sleep in 2 seconds. Everything you you talk, and I seen you say something about Cinco too. Bro, any that you mentioned, bro, I got all them parlay above. Putting you to sleep.
W cameraman, I wanted to put that lady on the camera.
Look at this. What should I try? Huh? Who ball is you?
What the fuck?
Who ball is you? She trying to kick it.
What's going on? All right, look, they got a Mick. I ain't gonna lie, I tried this last night. I ain't even stream at this part, but the big tasty bacon, I tried that. What else?
That shit look good.
I will show y'all this. This is the best shit on the menu right here. Chicken wings, bro. Have y'all ever seen chicken wings at McDonald's?
Nah.
I'm finna order it just to show y'all. But all this shit just be showing me, bro, like when I be going through little situations like these, and y'all already know, like, how.
DDG, what's up, bro?
What up, bro? You gotta be a very, 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 very strong individual to be in my shoes, bro. Yeah, I know what I be going through.
Nah, you do, bro, because apart from like the content, I know that the kid situation, I know that shit ain't easy, bro. I know that the significant other situation, I know that shit ain't easy, bro. I know the parenting, I know that you know, your parents and your kids and you yourself and your problems and your friendships and your relationships. Bro, it's not easy to handle, bro. It's a lot, you know? So I understand that 100%, and I give it up, bro. You put out every day. You put content every day. Your YouTube channel is constantly, you're putting out, and that's what it takes, bro. But you're doing it, and that's what matters, you know? As your neck says, you're blessed. Keep it going, all right, my boy?
And then for to just try to add to what I'm already going through on top of, like, how do I say this? I'm not explaining. But for to be trying to add to my shit, bro, I got a very short temper with this shit, bro. I just don't have the time for it.
What you do, you're dedicating an hour almost to it a day, so you do. Come on. We always got time if we make it.
But this is be showing me that really be hating behind the scenes. I'm talking about this. Reggie was fanned out at Streamer U, bro. Fanned out, coming up to me, rapping my song.
When you out of town, do you be tripping or do you be on one?
Fanned out, and then all of a sudden he just talking crazy. So it's like, bro, I just be knowing like this really be fake, bro. I really don't want no new friends with this shit. I'm cool. I don't want to meet no streamers. I don't want to do no events. I'm gonna just run. What up?
Stream snipe.
Stream snipe.
How's it going?
Hey, RP Reggie Pops.
What?
RP Reggie Pops.
H&M.
Y'all want
But H&M.
to flick up, take a picture real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Come on, let's do it.
Thank you.
For sure.
In a second. Yeah, let's go.
Want a group photo?
I see what they did. They were like, this is a little uneven. Let's go light to dark. I like it. They transitioned. Perfect.
W. Gracias. Like I was saying, like, this little right here, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, like, keep it a buck. When I thought of, like, niggas I'm friends with or, like, cool with in this streaming space, when I look at that house, I'm like, oh, these some I can be cool with, these some I can be smooth with, these some that, you know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. But I'll be peeping shit behind the scenes, bro. really be hating for real, bro. And I'm just cool, bro. Like, I'm cool off being the cool, bro. Like, I don't need to go to no more events. I don't need to be doing nothing else. I can do all this shit dolo, bro. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm in my independent arc from this point forward. Cause it ain't real for real, bro. That's just what it is. But I'm cool.
Damn. Now it seemed like you quit on everybody, man. Like you don't want to do no more collabs and no more features. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I'm just add a few things. You want something? I really don't want that either, to be honest. I'm just doing this just to pass time and calm my nerves. Look at this.
That boy got you stress eating for real? I can't believe this.
You ain't got none of it. Didn't you have this yesterday?
Yeah. That wasn't that bad.
This is decent?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Pretty good.
Yeah. But this is how it is, bro. It's me and my against the world at this point, bro. I'm cool. So cool. I'm gonna try a few things. Peace. I peep how moving. It's cool. It's alright. I'm only cool with my a few other and Reggie Pops. Them the only I'm cool with. That's it. I ain't never needed nobody or nothing, bro. I just be trying to be the cool, bro.
Why he look sad though? He deadass looks sad.
This little weed head need his ass whooped. That's just what it is. I remember I was at streaming you. I was like, damn, I want to roast this. I want to go roast for roast with this. I thought we was gonna do like that's why your shoes dirty type jokes. No, we gotta dig deep. So this is my roast battle that I wanted. But I ain't gonna lie, brother. You share too much info on the internet. I got ammo. I wasn't gonna never say no shit like this, to be honest, though.
You do. You do, Reggie. You do share a lot on the internet. You do. But at the same time, you are live. You are being yourself. So it's a tough thing. It's part of the job. I understand it. It's hard, bro. Listen, streaming, mainstream like this just became like a thing, bro. Like, it's going to take time for the space to get molded to like the do's and the don'ts. You know, for now, we just kind of got to go through the errors. But I do believe that anybody that goes live shares too much. I think that you going live and those kids pulling up to you at the McDonald's is sharing too much. That's you. That's your life. That could have been 4 people waiting for you to just, I don't know, want to take your chains, let's say. You know, and it's like, they only knew you were there because of your live stream. He said Stream Snipe. He introduced himself to you with Stream Snipe. And you gave him your hand, being cool with that. So it's like, in that sense, I think that you do too much. I think every streamer does too much. When Kai's live, I be tight. Like when he's outside, I get tight. That ass tight. It's like, what the fuck are you doing outside, bro? Go back inside, bro. Like do the same shit that you're doing here, but inside. But I love the way they move because they move real quick. They move real quiet. They do their thing and they get out. When they do a video, nobody knows about it. They do their thing and then they get out. You know, they still got that in them. You know, and that's what that's what's needed in this space, yo. It's not all live, you know. It can't be all live. Shit is dangerous. Look at the thing that happened with Cinco. You know, it can't be live, bro. That shit dangerous. It could be. It just can't all be live. It shouldn't all be live. It's just dangerous, in my opinion.
Listen, if nobody ain't say nothing to me, y'all, I don't have a problem with nobody. I already know all this shit gonna get clipped and then y'all gonna make it into something anyway. But even if a don't say nothing, bro, I just read body language and peep energy. Like, bro, anybody with a brain know that this dead is wrong, bro. Anybody with a brain. If my brother on some, it's been situations where my brother was arguing with it, and I called him and I'm like, bro, you tripping. Chill, bro. Like, why? It's no point. Y'all know my brother be saying anything, getting on anybody's ass. I call him and I'd be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you tripping. Like with the Ty, when he was beefing with Ty.
All right, listen real quick. One thing I can say, Reggie, for the most part, all he's been doing, other than his little slick comments here, all he's really been doing is reacting to the clips, for the most part, that everybody's been saying about him. And he's using everybody as fuel. If it was just talking about you, his videos would be 5 minutes long. But his videos are like 20 minutes long because he's talking about everybody. He's not just talking about you, you know. So that I will say, you know, yeah.
Ty the guy. I told him, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you tripping. Sometimes you gotta hold your homies accountable, and when you don't, it falls back on you and make you look bad, bro.
But that's your mindset, and then you're willing to cut everybody else off because that's your mindset on it. Where it's like, you gotta speak things out first before you make decisions. You know, beforehand, before speaking to anybody, you're like, hey, you know, I'm cutting everybody off. So then, you know, everybody's gonna feel a certain type of way. It's like, damn, you're gonna cut me off simply because we didn't even talk. We didn't even talk. Now I'm getting cut off. Man, that's crazy. So, you know,
Like, you know when they homies wrong. And all he gonna do is get on the internet, sit at that desktop and just yap. But I guarantee you,
we all do that though. Like, this is what I'm saying. What are you doing right now? You're sitting on a camera doing the same shit, bro. All you do is get on the internet and yap. All I do is get on the internet and yap. All music artists do is get on the internet and yap. All podcast people do is, like, I can take with shit like that. Because it's like, I don't know why what are we doing? Playing victim here? We're all talking shit on the internet. This is what pays you, right? So that shit I don't understand things like that. Comments like that don't make sense. It's a double, like,
guarantee.
you have a mic right here. Like, so we hear you clearer. You have a cameraman that you paid so you can yap. You yap so much that you have to pay somebody to record you to yap. That's how much money you make from yapping. So, what?
I ain't gonna lie, Reggie, I hope you, I ain't even gonna say nothing like that. I'm not even gonna say that like that. I hope you succeed in life, brother. And another thing, let's get back surface level. We went a little too deep too early. When niggas like that be talking crazy about my music and shit, bro, I paved the way for a like Reggie to even have a chance to even think that he can make music and succeed in this shit.
Soldier Boy, what you got to say about this? Soldier Boy. Yo, Soldier. Soldier Boy. Now watch me. You. I rest my case, bro. Like we can't talk like that. There's no way we could talk like that. Now, vlogging into music? Yes. Yes. But listen, Reggie don't vlog. Reggie just goes live right at his house at the desktop. The same way a lot of other people do. So it's like not defending one or the other. But in my opinion, I don't think that you were the one that would pave the way, because we're talking about Reggie, right? But he said a lot of you guys, I guess. So in that sense, yeah. So the people, certain people, I guess, yeah. But I guess in Reggie's sense, no, because Reggie's route is something that I don't think I've ever seen you do, which is goes live, puts on a beat, smokes, talk shit, freestyles, invites a guest over, right? And I said this on the other video. This is more Aiden Ross kind of thing, right? Invites a guest over, puts a beat on, Tory Lanez, right? Tory Lanez, right? Invites a guest over, Blueface puts a beat on, invites a guest over, Polo G puts a beat on, invites a guest over, and it's taking that route. So if anything, in my opinion, I think Aiden paved the way for a lot of streamers to do it, right? We got to be clear and we got to be fair when we say shit like this, yo. You got to be educated in the space before you speak. You have to be educated in the space before you speak. And I'm very educated in what everybody did because I've been watching for a very long time. I was there when Soulja Boy put his YouTube videos out and he ran his little numbers out and he did his little, and Superman. And I was there when I needed his ringtone. And I was there when I watched everybody else come up. I was there once again when LSK, Fredo, Cash Nasty, DDG, all of them were there vlogging. I was there. I was there when they all played basketball. I was there when they would pull up on each other to fight. I was there when they would help the homeless, right? I was there when they bought their first car, when they bought their first house, right? I was there when DDG also transitioned into music. And I was like, yo, he is doing his fucking thing. And for a YouTuber right now to be doing his thing like this with music, this shit is kind of fire. And I love that he was able to transition and make it happen. But if we're talking about Reggie at this point, I hope that you understand that it doesn't necessarily, that blueprint doesn't necessarily apply to Reggie, So everything we say, same thing, I do the same exact thing with Reggie. When he says something, it's like, nah, chill real quick. You did this or you didn't do that, And in this sense right here, I really don't think that you paved the way for Reggie. Maybe a whole lot of other dudes, yes, like you stated, but I just wanted to clarify that with Reggie, I don't think that necessarily that was necessarily a thing, I don't think you necessarily inspired him to do much there, because his way, his direction is a lot different, he doesn't make tracks, he doesn't put out tracks, I think he could if he wanted to, at the moment he just freestyles, and that's his route and that's how he wants to do it, so it's a little bit different.
I'm the that paved the way, brother. I'm the that did this first. I'm the nigga that made it cool for me to make music from YouTube and do all this other shit. So you need to respect me. Believe it or not, I'll tell you this.
You most likely definitely inspired a lot of people and a lot of people saw, but look at chat. Somebody in chat says Soulja Boy? They said it right there. Oh wait, I'm blocking it. What? Yeah. I should put my camera back up to the fucking top anyways. But yeah, you see it right there. It says Soulja Boy. And I only say that because he's just, my opinion, the first artist to do it.
I guarantee you.
And make it cool with whole dance and everything.
Bro, you were never in your entire life a living make it as far as me when it comes to this music. I don't give a if you get a feature from Drake himself and Adele on the hook, you will never be as big as me in music ever in your life. You cannot sell no tickets. You can't do no shows. No one knows your music. Plain and simple. Whatsoever. I paved the way for you little. See, now I gotta start holding my nuts because y'all, I'm just up to here, bro. Like, I'm up to here. I'm like, why do I show so much respect to when they don't show respect to me, bro? I just don't get it. I'm just a nice. It is
That guy's a fan.
what it is, man. I'm on all that. Y'all know what that is. I'm on y'all time, and I might switch over. You got one? Thank you. I'm on that. On that. And to speak like very vaguely about a situation that doesn't exist.
Yo, thank you, security. We appreciate you. Did you want anything, by the way? Were you hungry? No? All right, just making sure. Making sure.
I'm never a hater. Like, anybody that I ever considered, how I word this? Anybody I ever had love for and consider family in any way, shape, or form, I want to see them happy. It does not bother me whatsoever. Like, I genuinely, from the bottom, because I'm a happy. Outside of this that is obvious to the public and what I'm going through, that's the only discrepancy in my life. But outside of that, I'm a very happy human being. I wake up smiling every day. I wake up happy. I wake up blessed. And if I ever say I love you in my life,
I appreciate you, my boy. Listen, we ain't meet yet. You know, you ain't gotta say you love me and shit like that so soon. We ain't meet yet, but just keep grinding, bro. Don't let this shit get you down. I ain't think you was actually gonna be this sad about it. You look really down about it. I'll be honest. I'm not even joking. You look really down about it, and don't really let it affect you. You know, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words, they should never hurt you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say to that. You know, that's all I'm gonna say to that. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words, they should never hurt you, bro. So let that shit be, bro.
I want to see you happy. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
And I mean that as well. Truly do. I do. Just keep grinding, stay out of trouble, stop doing silly things, and don't look for problems. You know, that's all I ask. Don't look for problems, bro. You're in a great position. Keep making music, keep putting out, and yeah, keep making jewelry videos. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the type of nigga I am.
I can't wait to get myself a little, like a bracelet. I just want like a little bracelet.
I've never been chicken tender like Reginald.
Maybe a watch, so it tells me the time.
Let me make a call.
The guy in the back is a fan, like I said. He's over there watching over there. So we're like, how can I get on stream? Where can I sit so I'm on stream and get stream time? Chat, do you guys see me?
Let's see if this works.
DDG smart, blocking him with the hand.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
I'm not even gonna be that type of. I'm on stream right now, but I was gonna say, when you pull up, I don't want you to think like I'm trying to bring you out there to like get at the like that. It's really because I genuinely feel like what the did was lame. You feel me? I don't know if you feel that way. I don't know your real situation behind that. I am. I mean, you just, it's cool. Like I'm just telling you, I ain't got no ill intentions whatsoever.
Okay.
But you just let me know like what you feel comfortable with. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't like the, but for your comfortability, I'm not gonna make it on that type of shit. I ain't even on no flirty shit, none of that shit. Like, I just wanna collab with you. We ain't gotta talk about it. We can just do some regular content.
The best mattress deals. So
This is the only thing that's really gonna touch Reggie a little bit. So W move. This is W move. And guys, we get to make another video. Clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. The bills are getting paid, boys. We get to make $1,000 this month. The bills are getting paid. Clap it up to that. Because I've been trying to figure out how I could. Damn, like, yo, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. How can I do this? All right, leave your job just to go do some reactions. The only thing you enjoy doing. Yeah, bro, but last time you did the reactions, it wasn't really paying. All right, but it's cool. This time, just go ahead and just look at the requirements. What is it? All right, you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need 4,000 hours of 4,000 view hours. All right, cool. How the fuck do I get that? All right, I look up. All right, do more shorts. Post more videos every day. How many videos should I do? At least 7 every day. How many shorts should I do? At least 4 every day. I was like, okay, get to it. Start doing it. Start doing it. I start seeing results. I come across this. And we get to live another day, y'all. We get to live another day. That's what I'm saying. Because you think Reggie ain't going to react to that? Oh, my goodness. And then DDG so petty that he gonna have content for the whole year with her. So he always gotta see her with him. And it's like, oh my goodness. And then he's so petty on top of that he's gonna make shorts out of it. Oh my goodness. So he really gotta see it. It's gonna get to the point that Reggie gotta block DDG. Oh no. No. Oh my goodness. This is dangerous. And he petty for it. He petty for calling on the stream, but he did put that on the title, so we'll give him that.
Run your Twitch followers up.
Well, you got me on speaker.
I'll take you off. You are.
Nah. No, you're not on speaker right now. You're not on speaker right now, no.
Scared. Now, like I said, a real joint, like one of your real joints, wouldn't do this out of respect for you. You know? But, you know, there's a person that's just going to say it's for collabs. And it's just going to be there for the money. And it's going to take the opportunity. And that's just a person that, I ain't going to lie, it's like, all right, I would hate for my female to do it. So just off the strength of that, I ain't even gonna entertain or watch that content. It's just, you know, because that kind of just kind of like, you know what you're doing. Don't play silly. You know you know what you're trying to do. You know how you know. Now if you went and you did something that showed love to Reggie, that's like a W move, you know. But if it's to hurt him more unnecessarily, kind of like you know? But it's like, oh, but how can I pass up this opportunity? It's DDG. He has like 4 billion subs. Oh my god, it's DDG. Would I ever get this again? No, I gotta go. I don't care. He's my ex. I'm just going for me. I'm doing it for me. I don't care. Alright, I'm going, fuck it. I don't care what the world thinks, right? Right? You should.
Alright, good. I'm gonna let you know when I get it. You wanna come solo or you wanna bring like a friend or something?
How did it die?
just did it. It came off. What's the last thing y'all heard?
I couldn't get the whole thing on here. Yeah. I mean, we know she's coming. That's enough. And it is what it is.
What happened though?
Huh?
How does that happen?
I have no idea how that just happened. It just randomly did it?
Yeah, charging. I genuinely don't know why that happened.
I say bring friend. Yeah, nah, I don't know how that just happened. Maybe that was God telling me to take her off speaker. Bro, you want to take a selfie? Come on, come on. Did you take it?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
W cameraman with all those clicks.
Well,
They said we miss Johnny.
what did I miss? I want to take her off speaker. I'll take her off speaker anyway. Y'all don't need to know what we're talking about. But with that situation, I ain't gonna be on no super petty. But I genuinely feel like what that did was lame. Super lame. Extremely lame. So I don't want to get that little girl. This is not me trying to mess with his ex. None of that. This is me being the girl's boy that I am. And giving her a platform to display her personality, comedy, whatever. Because she dealt with a weak that was hating on her getting to a bag. Whether she was scamming or not.
I want to see what this content is, because if that is the case, every night after you go and you get the fuck off stream, you could just raid somebody for that. Right? Raids exist, right, guys? You could just raid somebody and you could just send your audience to that person and just give them that every single day. Because I've seen it happen, because I've done it, because it's done to me. Every single day, here, have them. Here, have them. Here, have them. Right? So I'm just trying to see what kind of content y'all doing. Because for her to come onto your stream, it's not necessarily a platform. You know, you could just raid them. You know? Now, if you're trying to collab, that's different. You're capitalizing on the situation. You know, because the videos got to be viewed by you, okay? Or from your channel.
You don't get online and try to cancel a girl that took your ugly ass to prom. She ain't had to go with you. Now I know for a fact, if Reggie Daddy was alive, he wouldn't allow that shit. He wouldn't co-sign us like that. 'Cause I know Reggie Dad was good to his mama. I know he was. Pick this. Also, guys, That's My Ball is officially dropping tonight on all platforms. Let's run the streams up. Let's pass every. What's the highest stream song on Reggie? Let me see. Reggie's highest stream song, y'all. Look, if y'all want to go support Reggie, see, I ain't no hating ass. Y'all can go support him. His highest stream song has 28,000 streams, guys. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. Let's get 28,000 streams in the first hour of That's My Ball. Can we do that? Yeah. The first hour of That's My Ball, let's pass Reggie. That's the goal.
So that's a good idea. Now we're talking about music. This is the direction that I wanted to go. Because now Reggie can, you know, he has something. Now we're heading the right direction. Yes, this is where we need to go. Stay in this field right here, this lane. This is gonna be interesting. I love this.
28,000 streams is the goal, y'all. I don't know, it might be tough, might be hard to do, but let's see if we can do it. It drops tonight. I'm dropping it off schedule. You know, I usually drop on Friday. This is the soonest I can get it out, so it's coming out. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm finna go ahead and post the cover art right now. I want y'all to go comment. Ball emojis. Posting the cover art right now. Y'all tell me what y'all think of it though. Tell me what y'all think of it. Posted the cover art. Everybody go comment. Ball emojis. Let's try to get 10,000 comments. Let's do it. Let's get 10,000 comments for Reggie Dad. Everybody go to my Instagram right now and give it a comment. We want India, man. She in the hotel. She in the hotel. You see me? And like me, bro. Like Reggie's so small, he's so peewee. I can never post him on my Instagram, yeah. Like I have real, like a real image on my social media sites. I will only talk about this on Twitch. It ends up being on TikTok because it's clipped. But outside of that, I would never talk about that nigga. What up? What's up?
You're DDG, right?
Yeah.
I got a quick picture?
Yeah. I don't see the pen, y'all. What's the pen?
Dude, I can take it.
I can't see the pen.
Thank you.
All right, bro. For sure. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
While I'm eating, bro, I'm not touching your hand, bro. Knuckle bumps, y'all. Like, what the fuck?
What is the... I'm about to try this chicken wing. I'll look at the pen in a second. If it's the clip when she had a purple background, I don't care. It's coming up right now. I should do this as a dedicated video, huh?
If you want to, yeah. Try and find. It could be a TikTok too.
That's what I'm saying. I shouldn't do it right now.
Or you could go with India.
But I don't want to take her to McDonald's.
That's true.
I'm trying to go to like, you know, a restaurant with a good rooftop.
Like a rooftop, right?
Like just a nice view.
I would totally say.
W idea. I like that. So thinking about the content to, you know, do somewhere else.
She was reading a comment. I'm gonna call and ask her about that. But y'all, go comment on. We got 1,400 comments. This is the cover art. Tell me if y'all like it. You get it? It's 2 basketballs as a booty. These shorts will be available as well for the ladies. Let's get 10,000 comments. We got 1,400 comments in 3 minutes. Let's run it up for Reggie Pops. do it for Reggie Dad, y'all. Let's do it for Reggie Dad. And when people try to bring up people that I lost in my life, my situation is literally so long. I've been healed. I've been accepted it. Can't hurt my feelings. Let it go. It doesn't work. Reggie Dad died a month ago. This hurts. So if that's the comeback, find a new one, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Appreciate that 25 gifted, India. Woo! Woo! I'm finna go take you out to eat. I'm just in this McDonald's to play. I'm about to throw this away right now. I think I'm gonna do it. I just bought this just because I was trying to just find some shit to do, but I think
Look at him, look at him, look at him, switching up because he didn't
I'm
have. Now he did say that he didn't want to take it. But don't forget about that video.
They got a spot to close at 12, is what he said.
a nice view. Okay.
If you want, I would just call it up to make a reservation.
Yeah, please. Thank you. For 3. Give it away.
Thank you.
I haven't. Yeah, I could give it away. I was gonna throw this shit away. You're right. I'm tripping. I'm gonna give this shit away.
It's not good. As long as they upload it, you could have some for the
Let's get to 1.8, y'all. We are 3,000 followers away from 1.8 million followers. Everybody go comment on my Instagram post. How many comments we at now? We are currently at, we only got 1,800 comments. Hold on.
That's, I think that's true. So, you don't take a reservation, we just go directly there.
Okay, perfect. Well, we can head out of here.
The walk's like 8 minutes.
I got a visualizer dropping with the song. I haven't done a music video yet. But yeah, just let's run up the streams. Let's pass Reggie in an hour.
That's cool. Good job. Way to stay on it. Way to capitalize and make money with that. That's fine.
I'm gonna ask Almighty J
That's a memorable moment.
if any of his other producers made some beats on his so he can get his songs removed.
I knew that he had something to do with that. So that's confirmation that he did have something to do with removing that one song. But Reggie, you know, you should know. You should know. You should know.
Let me see.
Wait. 11:15, they stopped letting people in.
Oh, it's over? I had no shit.
Well, you said we.
Oh shoot! Wait, can I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, take a picture.
Hold on real quick.
Wait,
Hold on.
can I touch you?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can touch you.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, can you take a picture? Yeah. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Say Reggie Dad on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Reggie Dad on 3. Where's Cinco and Lala?
They left.
Wait, can I get a picture alone with him?
On 3, say Reggie Dad. 1, 2, 3.
Reggie Dad.
What the fuck? What is wrong with this guy?
Dreaming of
Reggie Dad on
Japan?
3?
My budget's more instant ramen than.
That's what we're doing? See, this is the dark humor shit that I be talking about. And it's like, this is exactly what Reggie does on the other side, except he makes fun about, Reggie makes fun of his dad, saying that he wasn't there.
Oh shit!
All right, thank you. Sure. Let's go this way. Hey, I was gonna. Which way? Am I? No. I gotta get somebody from the hotel. I gotta go back to the hotel.
Oh, really? It's probably not gonna be on time because what they say the west entrance is gonna be 11:15.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, come on, let's take a sketch. Come on.
No. What's up, bro?
You so scared.
What are you doing here?
Chilling.
Are you live? Hey, chat. You, Reggie. You, bro. But W catching out. W gets out. No. Hey,
All right, man.
Yeah. Bro.
Hold on, bro. I got a reservation.
You eat McDonald's
Yeah.
in Rome. What the bro? You have to eat pasta.
I know I had to get it. It's the last second. My bad, Jay. This nigga talking to me and shit. Hold on.
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother. Thank
you
you.
want to party tonight?
Nah, I'm chilling.
Okay, bye, bro.
All right, bro. Nah, I was gonna ask you, do you know any other producers that Reggie used of yours?
I gotta listen to his music and see. I can see. You feel me?
Yeah, go check it. I want that.
You know we can get all his little shit.
Yeah, get all that little shit down, man.
He a little smart, bro. You feel me? I don't know why he pumping his tech, man. Think big dog, bro. Nigga gonna wipe your whole catalog.
Hey, do it. I'll help you, nigga. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through there and see, man, and see what's going on with his music.
All right, let me know. Dig deep, man. See if you see any producers.
Man, you know I'm going as low as I need to be.
I bet.
Hey, listen. One thing that I will say, just make sure that you make your own beats, and make sure that you make your own lyrics. Make sure that you put out your own songs. Because, you know, gotta learn.
On that left, I seen his face. He was giddy. Fuck your music.
Fuck his music.
You talking about me, nigga? Fuck you.
All right, let me know though, for real.
All right, bet.
All right. I bet Reggie like, oh, niggas gotta die. Niggas gotta die now.
You ain't gonna do nang nigga. Nang yang.
Get on that goddamn desktop. I ain't got no signal. Trying to read this chat. What? Oh yeah. Good. And 30 seconds off the spark. I like it. Cause I know Reggie fans in here. Y'all see me honing y'all Lord and Savior.
He's so funny. That's how niggas from Baltimore be. They too funny. They gonna do you crazy, like.
All right. Hello? Oh, my bad. Are you ready? Yeah, we gotta leave now though. We gotta leave now. I'm downstairs. I'm really downstairs. All right, bro. I promise y'all. Reggie's finna bring together the whole staff in McDonald's to go against me, brother.
He said he wasn't gonna say Reggie's name. He's been saying Reggie's name a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen the poorest talking shit about me.
God, the video's almost over.
We're gonna do you. We're gonna do you so crazy, boy. We gonna stand behind Reggie. You got us too.
Hey, I love Baltimore. I love y'all accent. I said accent. I love y'all accent. A bobbly doobly. I love y'all. I f with Baltimore. I love DC. What?
There's
Hello?
that transverse hay spot.
I'm like outside. The thing I will say is that I feel like Kai definitely could have de-escalated this whole situation if he just would have told that to chill. You feel me? I don't know what their conversation was personally between them two, but I know I ain't get a text back. So I'm like, you know, that's the only thing, huh?
There's one.
Here he goes. You mentioned Kai again. There's gonna be an issue, bro. Like, I don't know. Just fight your own battles, bro. Fight your own battles. And that's the only thing that's like, eh. No, I will say, man, all of this is negative. You know, the name of the video is "Where's Your Dad?" Right? He's trying to make fun of him about, you know, the dad and things like that. And at the end of it all, honestly, in all honesty, it does not feel like anything happened to Pops. You know, Pops lives on, baby. You here with us? You still going through? And you know, whether you're spoken about in a negative way or in a positive way in this world, the one thing I know is that you did something great. If you're being spoken about, whether it's negative or it's good, you must have done something great. So, great job, Pops. You live here, baby. You live through us, and we're gonna keep pushing for you, and that shit don't stop. You know, so for Reggie's Pops, you know, he lives on, he keeps going the same way most of us still do in this world. After we go, you know, I believe in reincarnation. I don't know about you. I believe that your soul keeps going. You know, I don't know where, but I just believe it goes somewhere else. I think a soul is too precious to just throw away. I don't think it's enough for a junkyard. A vessel, I think you could get rid of a vessel because it deteriorates, it turns into worms if you throw it into it's good for, like, you know, it's good for grass and shit like that, right? The same way when an animal passes away, when it decomposes, all of those good things are good and nutrients for the earth. But a soul, I think a soul is too rich for you to just get rid of. You know, like I just really don't believe that there's a junkyard for that. So it's like, you know, I think we all live on, you know, and sometimes we live through animals, sometimes we live through birds, sometimes we live through memories, sometimes we live through moments like this. So, you know, I just say that to say, bro, you live on, my guy. You live on, and it's a pleasure to meet you. You know, whoever you may have been, just once again, thank you for all the things you did for Reggie, all the things you did, you know, for Mama Reggie. And, you know, it's because of something that you guys did that we're able to see him here today. So to that, I just want to say thank you. And it's unfortunate we met in these circumstances, but, you know, this is just how life is. Sometimes, you know, an artist like Pop Smoke or, you know, King Von and things like that, man, they also rest in peace, you know, not to speak on them, but their music still lives on, you know, even afterwards. And that's all I wanted to say, you know, just something positive about it. And it's like, their music still lives on afterwards. And every time I'm on the radio and that thing pops on, I'm there, you know, I'm jamming to it, and I'm, you know, still enjoying it the same. And it's almost like they're still with us. And, you know, to that I say this is almost like that, you know. So to that, you know, just pleasure to meet you, my guy. That's all. You know, you still here with us.
It's not so far from here. They close at 1 o'clock.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to go there, I will talk to them.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Ciao gara, salve, vorrei fare una prenotazione per rooftop per 3 persone.
But it ain't his fault. That's a grown man. That's a grown man.
Va bene, allora a che ora?
But
Ad 1, giusto?
that's one thing I'm like, okay,
Bene, grazie.
you know, this shit could have been de-escalated.
Yeah, but my man Kai worried about doing a whole month content and streaming things like that. So that's why I say, like, I don't understand why y'all keep bringing Kai up. You can't bring up a person that put somebody on. It's like, all right, cool, like, that's it. You got the reference, that's that. You know, the job is on you. You know, like, you gotta work. You know, Kai can't lose his job because Reggie decided to slap the supervisor. Nah. It's like, all right, we tried. It is what it is. Kai, you got anybody else? I don't know.
Lady.
They close at 1 o'clock.
Perfect. Thank you.
So here's the rooftop.
Oh, that's perfect.
So
Correct.
we're still on, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Close at 1 o'clock. So we're still on time.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
But we'll walk like 10 minutes together.
Nah, man, I get that, but it's like, I really don't even, like, this ain't even my style for real. Like, I mean, I know I be beefing with but I don't like beefing with mutuals because it make it weird. Like, beefing with a like Bruce or beefing with a like even Solo Minati or beefing with a like Fredo or whoever the f I used to beef with back in the day. Neither here or there. Way too long ago to even for me to even care about. It's like we ain't got no mutuals, so it's easy. But like when I beef with mutuals, it make it weird. Now I know.
Yeah, but you also don't have to take the fight. You also could be the bigger person and just not speak about it. You know, let somebody say what they want. Let the words not affect you. You know, and that's it. You know, and then you keep the mutuals, but you just don't mess with that one person, off that one. You know, so you can't also want to like antagonize something or like want to follow up behind it and be mad at the effects afterwards. You know, you got to take everything that comes with it.
You know, all them niggas in that crib feel some type of way or feel like they gotta pick a side or do this and that, and then my homies cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I f with Dez, I f with Ty Lil, I f with all them in that crib. But now it make it weird because they feel like, I know Reggie on the phone crying, y'all not here, man, come help me, come help me. Cause he got so excited when they came in the damn room dancing. I seen the clip. Oh, yes, my homies are here to defend me. That's what he was thinking in his head, but it's like, y'all picking sides when y'all can really just de-escalate the whole, you feel me? But either way it go, I don't care, I'm blessed. It is what it is. But that's how I feel about this
You are blessed.
situation, you know? But he took it way too far. I'm gonna take it further though. Y'all know me. I'm gonna take it further. I got thick skin for jokes. But once you mention mine, ain't it? I'm on ya. Your daddy. On ya. On ya, on ya. Keep, put the address in here.
No, the address over there.
Yep. I hate wearing tank tops, y'all. I be sweating a lot. And I got sandals on. I should change my shoes. It's hot outside. Who cares? And I think I'm on my perfect.
We'll walk there in like 10 minutes. See, well, just like 5 or 6 minutes.
Nah, I'm an Uber.
However you book, first check kayak.
I'm an Uber. Nah. The lady's with me. She gets the fine treatment. I respect it as it should be. Wow, that was a long one. I don't know why you're still here, but thank you. I appreciate that because half of y'all done fell asleep, right? For everybody in the back. Yeah, you fell asleep? Are you good? Mm-hmm. Thought I heard a little snoring. Yeah, man. Like I say, we get to make another video, you know, and many more because you know there's gonna be a whole lot of collabs and things like that, and you know we gotta react. We're gonna watch them anyways. Do y'all know why I started reactions? Because I sat here anyways and I watched all these videos. So I was like, why not participate and just like get the genuine reaction of like, you know? So that's why I don't like to watch a video and then react to it after I ever watched it because I already know the outcome. So I would click a video I'd watch it. All right, cool. Watch it. I'm like, yo, I'm here for 2 hours. Yo, I'm here for 3 hours. Yo, I'm here for 4 hours. Make this shit a job. And then that's when I started reactions. So, yeah. So we're gonna be reacting to everything else that gets put out. And yeah, that's that. I wonder what Reggie's response is gonna be. I wonder what Reggie's response is gonna be. But the music taking down thing, that was kind of crazy. That shows you though, you gotta be careful with your music. You gotta own your music. Have to own it so people can't touch you. Gotta be independent in the space. If you're gonna do any little thing, you gotta do it right. Alright? I appreciate you as always. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And that's that. I think that's it for us, y'all. I think we put out a lot today. We put out a lot today. I'm out of here, y'all. Lend a helping hand. 2 hands are better than 1, but 3 is gonna be better than none. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end. You're the best. You're the freaking best. It's love. It's love. For the first time in a long time, I ain't hang out with somebody for 1 hour and 46 minutes. So I appreciate that. Thank you for keeping me company. Means a lot. Much love, my guys. Let's do this.